Pro tips.
All right. Start out with competitive analysis. If you find a failing laundromat, ask yourself, why is it failing? If you find a successful laundromat, ask yourself, why is it so successful? What are they doing right? Study your competition as well. To see what are their weak points, what are some things where you can add value. What I found that would help me get an easy win was just having automatic doors in my laundromat, because no other laundromat in town has that. And a lot of customers have given a lot of positive feedback to that. Another thing you could be doing here is you want to get started on your digital marketing right away. Get started on learning how to do it and everything. Learn the Google ecosystem and the Meta and the Facebook ecosystem. Understand those things. Website construction, start that right away. Don't wait until the laundromat was open like I did, because here's my fear was that I put the little website up, or I put the Google business profile up, and people find it, and then they come to the laundromat and see it's still under construction, and they're jaded, and I lose that customer. That doesn't happen. What happens is they look forward to your opening, and they're like, oh, I can't wait to check this place out because it's closer than the one I normally go to, or something like that. And also with Google My Business, I had this horrible thing happen to me early on where to verify that you own the business, they send a postcard with a code to the location. I had to wait months before mine came. So for months that we were open, I wasn't even on Google. And that definitely hurt us bad. It was a big black eye that we took early on. So that's something that you should be doing from the start. Get started on marketing right away and do that competitive analysis from the very beginning. Just a lot of story. What I'd say is,
So I was just saying real quick on the getting online as soon as possible. You're absolutely right. They do physically mail you something that can take a long time, but also your website. Like I hear a lot of people who are like, I don't want to put my website up because it's not, we're not open. And maybe their fear is, somebody's going to come and check it out and it's not going to be open. But a lot of times what their fear is like, hey, I don't, the laundromat's not ready, right? Maybe they're doing renovations or whatever. I don't want people showing up or even when they're under contract, sometimes I'll say, hey, this is looking like it's going to close. It's looking good. Let's get your website up ASAP, because it also takes time for Google to index that site, basically like a seasoning period, right? Before Google starts testing you to see where you're going to fit in the rankings. And again, the goal is to dominate that first page. But it takes time to get there, and it doesn't always happen right away. And so I'd say, hey man, get that stuff up and get it going as soon as possible, because it's just going to benefit you. And I love the way that you're phrasing dominating the first page. Same with the social sites, put up coming soon, put up, hey, we're getting new equipment. Hey, whatever you're doing, and get it up and going ASAP. Yes, to communicate with the customers, but also more so to even season so you can start moving up the ranks in Google. So I just wanted to add that, but great tip.
Yeah. And the last thing I'd say is don't have a white floor. I had a white floor, terrible mistake.
I did the same mistake. Yeah. I thought, hey, white floor, I just got to keep it clean. It's going to look nice all the time and it's going to look good. It's just impossible to keep it white. So no matter what I did, I just couldn't keep it white. So that's a good little pro tip, actually. Never had that one on the show. That's awesome.